Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Father Jojo Buenafed.
Ako po, si Father Roy Bellier.
And welcome to Tastetimony. So, how are you, Father Roy?
Mabuting-mabuti, Father Jojo. Muli, tayo po ay nandito ngayon para
Yan.
to share yung mga good things para mabusog ang ating tiyan.
To taste and to testify.
Yan, ang
ang
kagandahan ng ating
testimony.
show na ito. Kaya
Right.
bilang mga pari, sabi nga, sino mo sabi yung pari andun sa simbahan? Of course, we can also do our ministry of evangelization even sa mga ganitong mga bagay-bagay.
Yeah, of course, we would like to thank our host for this episode, Bahay Ligaya Old Filipino Restaurant na matatagpuan nyo dito po sa may Katipunan Avenue. And they will offer you the best of our Filipino food and
Yan.
dishes.
Speaking of Filipino food, Father Jojo, ngayon pong araw na ito, we are so lucky to be able to see and witness kung paano po ang isang napakakaiba na Filipino food,
Tama.
special na wala sa ibang bahagi ng mundo makikita kung dito lamang po sa Tastetimony. Would hear isa pong kakaiba pong very Filipino na pagkain.
At isa pa, ito ay kanilang family tradition,
Yan,
itong
opo.
dish na ito. So, masasabing hindi talaga ito commercialize. Ito ay talagang secret at saka recipe ng family.
My personal touch, syempre.
Kaya ngayon, hindi na magiging secret. Kasi
Malaman na ng buong-
binigyan, kumbaga, dito sa TV Maria, exclusive.
Yeah, oh.
Eksklusibo sa TV Maria ay isi-share sa atin yung kanilang traditional family recipe na ang pangalan ay
Basoy. So, we not anymore prolong the introduction. We would like now to call yung ating pong napaka-espesyal na panauhin ngayon pong araw na ito sa TV Maria Tastetimony, si Mr. Toni Morente.
Hi, Mr.
Welcome
Tony.
po, Sir Tony.
Welcome, Sir Tony.
Welcome po, Sir Tony. Thank you for receiving and giving us the opportunity to be able to make you our guest here sa aming pong
Thank you,
Tastetimony.
Father.
Kamusta po kayo?
Mabuti, pero medyo kinakabahan.
You will get the hang of it po. Especially, ito po ay turf nyo. Si Sir Tony po, from the very young age, siya po ay, from what you've heard and shared with us po, siya po ay nagluto na, batang-bata pa lang.
Tagasan po ba ang mga Morente?
Ang mga Morente po ay taga Mindoro. Yes, but yung grandfather ko is from Mindoro, my grandmother is from Roa City. So,
Ilonggo?
doon kami. Ilonggo.
Ilonggo.
Bale, ano ako, half Mangyan, half Aswang.
Grabe.
Pag kinumbay mo together, ano tawag doon?
Nako, parang,
Social entrepreneur.
ano ba ang ating ulam dito? Nakabahan ako bigla. Ano ba yung ating mga...
Atay po ba ito ng baboy o ng manok?
Ayan. So siguro po, Sir Tony, siguro before we go on sa atin po nga pagpakilala ng ating mga ingredients or to mention yung ating mga ingredients, tell us something about, kailan po kayo na-enjoy o nasabak sa pagluluto?
Since 8 years old.
Grabe.
Bale, yung
8 years old. Nung 8 years mo ko, yung lupa lang yung luto-luto ko.
Nagluluto-lutuan lang no?
8 years old, pero yung una kong niluto doon nung 8 years old ako ay arroz caldo.
Wow!
Tapos, pero ang nilagay ko, hotdog, hindi ng manok,
chicken.
kaya ang lumabas,
Arroz hotdog.
arroz caldo
Arroz
na
dog.
color red.
Oo, kulay pula. Usually brown
Hindi
po
yung
siya,
swak pa rin
no?
yun no?
Yung-
Tanda ko nung bata kami, ang niluluto namin sa Batangas, meron kasi mga paliyok. Tapos kukuha kami ng mga tawag doon?
Dahon, mga...
Hindi naman, nakakain naman ang tawag, nakalimutan ko yung prutas na
Ratilis, pa ratilis.
Oo,
Di ba?
tapos nilalagyan ng asukal, kamyas.
Oo.
Tapos nilalagyan ng asukal. Tapos yun, kinakain namin.
Batang-bata. Batang-bata
Kuya,
pala, professional
arroz caldo
cook.
kaagad no?
Oo. At para po ating malaman ano ba ang mga ingredients ng basoy, ating po munang panoorin ito.
Basoy. For the ingredients, half kilo pork, 1/4 kilo pork liver, ginger, onions, garlic, pechay, salt and pepper to taste.
yan po, yung mga ingredients na nabanggit ay hindi mahirap hanapin. Talagang widely available sa ating mga palengke.
Yan.
Kaya kasi naman, syempre ito'y tunay na pagkaing Pilipino.
Iyon.
Kaya talagang makikita natin sa mga ordinaryong pamilya.
Kahit pa kuya sa bakuran ninyo, pag meron kayong time na ganito, pwede.
Pwede, ano? O, sige po, ano na po bang ating next step?
Ano po ba ang unang-unang ginagawa sa pag-prepare ng basoy?
Unahin natin yung i-ano natin yung pechay.
Okay po.
Pechay.
So yung
Hihiwain po ba yung
hihiwain natin ng kagaya nito.
Aha, papakita natin
Tama po ba yan?
paano
Nice po yan.
ginagawang ganyan.
Medyo
Tatanggalin yung dulo, ano po,
yes.
no?
Tapos hugasan kasi
Hugasan.
minsan may mga dumi.
Opo, sa
So
lupa
always
siguro,
clean
mayroon
your
pa.
vegetables.
Opo.
Yan.
Ayan. Tapos yung kayo pala nakulay blue, sir.
Yes.
Yan ba ay may meaning po sa atin po? Kasi I've heard, nung tayo nag-usap before, kayo po ay napaka-mar. Yan ano?
Opo. Kasi gusto ko rin i-ano tong pagkakataon na to. Kasi I'm a very Marian devotee.
Wow, kaya blue.
Kaya
Parang
blue.
TV Mariang TV
Kasi TV Maria, parang ano ko na rin, gift ko na rin kay Mama Mary
Yeah.
for giving me a special life, a good life.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is my gift to her.
Yes, amen. Buti
Kung
na lang.
hindi mo na itatanong, Father Roy, si Sir Tony, produkto ng St. Mary's.
Wow, mga RVM to, di ba? Mga madre.
Pareho
St.
kami
Mary's.
St. Mary's.
Saan po bang St. Mary's? Saan ba kayo St. Mary's? Saan kayo St.
St.
Mary's
Mary's
po?
of Capiz po.
Capiz.
Sa Capiz.
Sa...
Ako dyan lang ako sa tabi-tabi. St. Mary's sa Yakal sa may bamba.
Since kinder up to 4th year, yung medal ko, nag-iisa lang, loyalty.
Alam mo, function man lang.
Akala ko specialization dun flying school.
Kapis? Grabe. Oh, sige po.
Malapit sa langit po.
Yes po. Flying
Okay
school
po.
to heaven. Anyway.
And sa start na tayo?
Apo, sige po.
Sige. Initin muna natin yung
Okay.
kawali.
Aha.
Initin natin yung kawali,
Yung pan, opo.
Okay, and then we will put the oil.
Ayan.
oil.
Ito po ay any oil. May hindi ba
Yes.
olive oil or any oil po ito?
Olive
Cooking
oil, hindi siya masarap i-ano kasi this is native dish.
Opo.
Pag hinaluan natin ng olive oil, magiging ano siya, parang, Father yun,
Sorry po.
isa po, yan. Magiging, hindi na siya native.
Tama nga
Ang
naman.
olive oil ay hindi naman galing sa Pilipino.
Kasi ordinaryong Pilipino, cooking oil.
Cooking
ang
oil.
ginagamit.
Yeah.
And this is coconut oil. Coconut
Coconut
oil also
oil.
is good.
Apo.
Or vegetable oil.
Tama.
Sariling atin.
While you're doing it, sir, nabanggit po ni Fardozo kayo sa umpisa. This is a family,
Family
Yeah.
recipe.
Kanino
handed
nagsimula sa
from
family?
our great-great-grandmother.
Wow.
great.
So, great-great-grandmother. Tapos,
Malayo-layo po yun,
Tapos, even our neighbors, hindi nila alam to.
Wow.
Hindi nila alam na meron kaming...
Yung camera, kahit kuhaan ang gusto, para magaya natin, Ito pa yung
Ito pong ito, tuwing kailan nyo sineserve? May
Tuwing
occasion
breakfast
ba?
po natin.
Ha?
Breakfast po.
For
ang
breakfast?
basoy.
Wow.
Ang pinakamasarap nito is to eat it with sinangag,
Sinangag?
at saka fried egg. Ihalo mo lahat. Wow.
In fact, na-intrigue nga ako, ba itsura ng baso? Ito ba ay parang may sabaw, may prito? Pero kaya I'm very much excited to see.
Ito po yung may,
Ano ba
may
ito?
sabaw. Bale, breakfast namin may sabaw sa breakfast.
Aba, nakakagana.
kakaiba.
Nakakagana.
At
Sa
saka
akin-
unahin po natin yung Father, yung sibuyas.
Sibuyas. Ito po. And then,
yung
garlic po. Ginger.
Garlic.
Okay.
Ang karamihan sa atin, inuuna natin yung garlic.
Opo, parang tawag doon, kuya, yung inaano siya.
Pero unahin
ginigisa.
natin yung sibuyas, para
Sibuyas
hindi
muna.
masunog si garlic.
Mag-brown ang gusto.
Yeah.
Opo.
Kasi minsan nasusunog.
Healthy po.
And then we will put
Ginger.
ginger.
Luya.
Madami to.
Aha.
Pero ito yung secret ng basoy. Pag konti yung ginger,
Hindi.
hindi siya basoy.
Hindi basoy.
So the more
Bas
ginger, the better.
Usually po, ito ay, ang ginger, usually, po sir, when you prepare ginger, it's really parang sliced po siya. But this one, siya po ay,
Para hindi natin makain.
okay.
Kasi
Talagang
minsan-
pampalasa.
Pampalasa talaga.
Kasi
Yun palang intention nun.
Minsan it's strip, so
Right.
kakain. Yung iba naman ayaw na
Hindi kaya,
makain.
opo.
So this is better.
Yes.
So So for how long po itong paghahalo pong ito ng ginger, ng onion, tapos ng garlic?
Translucent na, pag ano na po yung sibuyas, yung medyo transparent,
Opo.
I use yung ano natin, yung native natin na sibuyas kasi yung white, walang lasa.
Opo.
O sir,
For ano?
continue ka lang mag-cook ha, pero may mga
Apo.
itatanong kami sa inyo
Apo.
kasi interesado kami sa paglalakbay ng buhay ninyo no? Nabanggit nyo kanina yung family ninyo ay of course talaga masarap magluto, pero meron din sa pamilya ninyo yung tawag dito, yung mga tinuturo ng nanay mo na nabanggit mo, nagkukwento tayo kanina, yung pagtulong sa kapwa. That even at an early age, sa mga kalaro mo, may mga pagtulong ka ng ginagawa.
Kumaraket ka na.
Oo.
Now, he
Ilagay mo
is
na
putting
natin
po
sa
ako yung
ano,
pork. Ayan.
Para habang nagkakwento tayo.
Gano'n po karami ito kanina, to? We have prepared po itong pork na ito kanina, no? Ito po ay hiniwa na
Ginawa
ng
na rin ng
cubes.
Yung sa father, yung sa kay mom, lagi niyang sinasabi na, Tony, maswerte ka na anak kita. Just as maswerte rin siya na anak siya ng papa at mama niya. So we are in this situation that we can give, tumulong tayo
Which
sa
means,
tao.
paano po may kaya, may konti may mabahagi.
Yes, meron kahit paano meron po tayong pagkain na hindi po tayo araw-araw naghahanap ng pagkain. At least in 6 months, buhay tayo.
Opo.
So,
Araw-araw may basoy.
yeah.
That's
Mama's
nice.
very strict with us. Very strict.
Ilan po kayo magkakapatid?
Dalawa lang po kami.
Okay.
And I'm the younger one. Ang pinakagwapo lang.
Siyempre, ganyan tayo. Kanya-kanyang buhat na yan eh. Totoo po. But you were saying po, ang inyong pong mama ay napaka-disciplinarian, pero you are also a Marian,
Yes.
you were mentioning kanina. So ang inyong bang nanay din ay also a Marian
Oh
devotee
yes,
rin siya?
she prayed the rosary every day. She is a Marian devotee also.
Wow.
And it is through her that doon ko siguro nakuha, me and my brother, every night, natutulog kami, we pray, we sing the
Ave
Salve
Maria.
Regina.
Oh.
Wow.
every night.
So,
Grabe,
saan ka pa, no? Batang-bata, kabisado na yung Salve Regina Kung hindi pa ako nagseminaryo, hindi ko malalaman yung Salve Regina yun, di ba?
Kaya minsan hindi ko maintindihan, pero sige lang.
Right.
Kaya ngayon,
Oo nga.
pag medyo kinakabahan ka, yun yung nasa isip ko lang.
Oo.
And it's always
Dinadasal.
Mama Mel.
Opo.
Very comforting and very consoling yung prayer na yun, no?
To share lang po, ako din po, ang aking pong bukasyon galing sa aking lola. Yung mga nanay po talaga, mga lola, doon talaga galing po yung maraming bagay na whatever we are right today, galing po
Yeah.
sa mga nanay madalas. Oo.
Father, we put the
Yes.
the patis.
Oh, patis.
Ito po. Ako kaya,
po.
abot po ninyo. Ayan.
Sige po,
Dagdag lasa
ilalagay
po
natin
ito.
ng seasoning, itong ating basoy. Okay.
Ito na siguro yun.
Ayan.
Yun.
And we will put the
Yung liver.
The liver.
Ito po. Ito rin po ay na-chop din po ito. Cubes din po ba
Cubes
ito?
din po.
Cubes.
Grabe, no?
Medyo madami.
Almusal pa lang, parang busog ka na pang tanghalian na ito halos,
At saka very nutritious.
Oo.
Kasi, ano yan pag kinain mo yung atay, talagang power, no? Meron kang
Lumilipad ka
protein, lumilipad ka Talaga pang flying school to
Kapis to, galing. Kapis, ha?
But this is
Opo.
very sarap po.
Opo. Although sabi naman talaga, pag umaga, you eat like a king, sabi nga.
Right,
Yung pinaka-importante raw pong meal. Kaya hindi ako magugulat kung bakit po napakasarap ng almusal po sa inyo.
At saka for Filipinos, we really like pork. That's why we
Yeah.
have lechon, crispy pata, all the sisig.
Ito po ba atay ng baboy?
Atay ng baboy po.
Atay ng baboy.
Hindi naman tao.
Baboy talaga.
Baboy talaga yan, kuya. Opo.
Bias ka, ha?
Hindi po. In fact, ang Rojas pong Capiz is one of the beautiful places po nakita ko sa...
Oh, yes.
Parang yung kita yung contrast ng medyo laid back, at the same time,
Yeah.
parang develop siya.
Yeah.
Develop na lugar.
Ang tinatawag po namin yun, parang in 5 minutes, you go to the airport from your house, 5 minutes to the mall, 5 minutes to the
Always
hospital.
5
It's always
minutes,
5 minutes.
So, wala kayong
And our
traffic.
beach, it's the best beach.
Wow.
Wow.
Talo yung Batangas po ba? Ganun po ba yun?
Oo, talo.
Hindi naman yun. Oh.
Talo.
Opo.
Malapit ka sa Boracay. Nalahian niya ng Boracay.
And our sand there is very,
White beach.
very,
Fine.
it's not, yeah, very fine, black,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
hindi siya yung white sand ng
Yeah.
Boracay.
Opo.
But walang rock, walang bato-bato. It is a stretch, a 7-kilometer stretch na shoreline. I think it is the longest in the Far East. without cove. Kasi
Opo,
Father,
opo,
karamihan
straight.
may mga cove eh.
Opo. Ito
So,
straight na
itong-
straight talaga.
It is good for it is good for aquasport.
So yan, patuloy lang po natin inihahalo itong mga ingredients and we will get back after this short reminder.
Balik po kami dito po sa Tastetimony with Sir Tony kung saan po tayo nagluto po ng basoy. Ayan. Ito po ay napaka-espesyal na dish. Family po ang mismong pinagmulan nila Sir Tony. Ngayon po, ano po ang ating next mong gagawin, Sir Tony?
Ang next, Father, bale, lalagyan na natin ng water.
Water.
Kasi ito may sabaw. So we will put lang half.
Ng pitcher pong ito.
Yes.
Apo. So mga dalawang baso siguro po ito if you're going to translate it sa baso-baso. Mga
Ang
dalawa.
ganun po, ang pinaka ano po dyan, yung makover lang yung ng water.
Yung
Opo, opo.
ingredients.
Tapos palambutin lang natin.
Palambutin.
And then
so-
after that, we will put
Right.
So we're talking about mga ilang minutes po kaya ito? Mga 10 minutes? Okay. So we have a lot of
more
time to talk about.
to share.
Opo.
That's very good.
Opo.
Going back, no, yung kanyang pagiging mga sinasabi ng mami niya at saka yung mga may nabanggit si Sir Tony, nagkukwentuhan tayo tungkol
Oo.
sa una niyang naging business. At what age was that?
Opo.
Actually, Father, kanina sabi ko yung 11 years old.
Yeah,
11 years old.
But, nung grade,
Businessman na, 11 years old.
it was, eto Father, nung grade 1 ako, nagbebenta na po ako ng mga bayabas.
Bayabas.
Nilalagay ko yan sa ice candy na
Yeah.
tapos bibenta ko sa mga classmates ko.
Wow.
And grade
Talagang
2, it was
Oo.
grade 2 chicle, yun, ever since.
masikap at masipag.
Oo,
Opo.
no?
Matanong ko po, you were growing up, saan po kayo? Dito po kayo sa Capiz or somewhere sa Manila po kayo ngayon? That time when you were growing up?
Ano,
when-
Capiz na po.
Capiz po kayo, you were growing up in Capiz. Opo. May nagturo ba sa inyo sa ganun pong pagtakbo ng isip
Mindset
na
na
po,
ganun.
napaka resourceful, napaka madiskarte?
Because our family are all entrepreneurs. And
yeah.
I saw my mom, my aunt, my mom as a dal, she makes dal. Gumagawa po siya ng dal, binibenta niya rin.
Wow.
So it does that,
Diskarte.
parang, even if you are okay na yung situation mo, but earning money is earning money.
Yes.
Yeah.
It teaches us to value the money that we
Yes.
earn. Kasi sabi ng mom, kung may gusto ka,
Paghirapan.
Paghirapan mo.
And believe it, Father, I don't have toys when I was young. Lagi sasabihin ng mami, pag nasa mall,
Aha.
Ma'am, bili ako ng toys. Sasabihin niya, display lang yan, display lang. So, wala. So, I was pag sa bahay, gumagawa na lang ako ng mga toys.
Toys.
Yung mga tsinelas, yung goma, yung sardinas,
Opo.
gagawin kong truck, gagawin
Yeah.
yun. It also, I realized that nag-ano ng creativity ko.
Oo.
So it does not, akala ko dati parang, wow, kawawa ako. Pero
Oo.
ngayon, I thank mom for the discipline.
Opo. And to think po, kayo na po nabanggit po ni Sir Tony kanina na, well, hindi naman talaga gipit yung pamilya. May kaya yung pamilya. Pero sa kabila noon, talaga
It's a
namang...
kind of discipline.
Oo, disiplina.
Yes.
Yun nga, yung na-inculcate sa kanyang nanay niya, yung ganitong takbo ng isip na hindi porke meron tayo, ganito lang. Mag-enjoy ka sa, makasasawa ka. Oo. It's a very good lesson po, lalo sa mga kabataan ngayon na minsan po, wala namang tatamaan sana, pagbato sa langit, pero tamaan, magagalit. Minsan yung mga bata, ubos biyaya. Sabi nga, pag meron, buhos na, o bigay todo, lalo pa ngayon po, may mga kabataan na...
Kaya maganda rin sa mga nakikinig ng mga parents kung paano yung pagpapalaki na
Oo.
na-experience ni Sir Tony, magandang gayahin.
Hindi
Na
lahat ng
porke
gusto.
Nandyan na, well-off ka, provided ka, wala nang gagawin yung mga bata.
Oo.
Magpaka-spoiled na lang, no? But you have to teach them how to value, what they
bawat
have.
pera, bawat salapi. Isa pong, Father Jojo, tayo bilang mga pari, normal po sa akin, madalas marinig namin na, Father, kasi ayokong maranasan ng mga anak ko yung naranasan ko.
Oo.
Pero hindi pa dapat
Right.
gano'n na you deprive them, yung you learn discipline,
Yes.
you learn to value yung ano.
And not only discipline, because tinransmit din ng family
niya,
niya,
oo.
yung religiosity.
Yun.
Particularly yung devotion kay
Oo,
Mama
Mama
Mary.
Mary. Oo.
no?
Speaking of
ano
that,
pa po ba
oo.
yung may personal experience si Sir Tony?
Sa namin, sa aming lugar, meron kaming always may grotto, may so maliit ka pa, there was a time na meron kaming grotto, may Mama Mary kami na puti lang siya lahat.
Yeah.
Medyo kakatakot pag
Parang white lady.
Para white lady. Pero through that, maliit pa ako, Mama Mary na kaagad. Mama Mary talaga. And then...
Mama's boy pala kayo talaga. Mama's
yes,
boy.
mas gusto ko yung Mama's boy na kasi kay Mama Mary. Pero nung father, nakonsensya ako, there was at that time na konsensya ako na why Mama Mary lang lagi. Sa bakit hindi kay Papa Jesus. So, doon ako nag-dream when I was 17 years old.
Oh, teenager na kayo na, no?
Yeah, I dream about Mama Mary. She was floating with clouds and she was in blue and a veil of white. And talagang pinakamagandang doon na nagsalita siya sa akin na parang, my son, huwag kang mag-alala. Sinasabi ko lahat kay Papa Jesus. That immediately nagising ako and then iyak ako na iyak. So it is a confirmation that she is
Intercessor.
Tama, itulay natin.
Oo.
No?
Sabi kasi, ang tayo daw mga Katoliko, sumasambay kay Mary, ba't puro kayo Mary? Puro kayo Mary.
Humingi lang ng tulong.
Oo, no,
Kasi
confirm.
mother, di ba?
Oo.
Naglaga.
Anything sabihin kay Pero ito po ay nangyari sa kapis ba? Hindi ba? Hindi kaya aswang tong lumulutong na ito? Baka kasi, kapis
it is,
eh.
talaga, it is...
When you were dreaming.
Yeah. And that was what, I'm 48 now, that was 31 years ago.
Opo.
But still, I can, nare-remember ko pa rin, parang kahapon ko lang siya, kagabi ko lang siya na
Totoo.
And it is, I'm very lucky. Very lucky that I na-dream ko yun kasi it confirmed my faith and my devotion to Mama Mary.
Right.
Ayan. Medyo kumukulo-kulo na po siya, sir.
Bale, hinaan natin,
Aha.
tapos buksan natin.
Yeah.
So ito yung mga 10 minutes pong nakalipas, 10 minutes po, gano'n, around 10.
Then we will put salt.
Salt.
Medyo na lang siguro alalay.
Aha.
Para
Baka instead maging healthy, maging unhealthy, sobrang
we
alat.
will put black pepper.
Aha, ayan. Dagdag lasa po ito.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then that's it. We will put the
Pechay.
pechay. Father.
Ayan. Imagine po, ito ay almusal talaga po ito, ha? Hindi na ulam ng tanghali, ha?
Medyo madami siya.
Sa ating Tagalog yan pangtanghalian
Oo.
natin. No?
Ito po ay talaga namang I can just imagine, what do you do po pag nung kayo ay bata? Siguro kayo malikot din talaga, na ito yung ulam
yes.
pag breakfast.
Laging pag ito na yung ulam, talagang dami namin kain.
Wow.
Pati mga kalaro ninyo damay.
Yeah, and
Oo.
hindi niluluto pag lunchtime or
Hindi,
talagang
breakfast
breakfast
talaga.
food talaga siya.
Kayo na po,
Sorry, Father.
kayo na po nabanggit nyo kayo na yung kayo po ay bata pa, yung mga kalaro ninyo, parang you also help them actually,
Oh,
na
yes.
meron pong konting quote-unquote racket, Dahil, kasi nabanggit mo kayo ay, yung pagkain na pang bata, na energetic, ang ganitong uri ng ulam. So when you were young, you were also helping your mga playmates?
Playmates ko, yun yung mga kalaro, yung mga anak ng ating kasambahay. Sila yung lagi kong kalaro. Eh kung tinatawag sila ng mga magulang nila, di wala na akong kalaro. So, at nalaman ko yung kanilang baon, minsan wala, minsan 50 centavos. That was in 1980. So, sabi ko, ano kayong pwede kong matulong? Na nandyan sila lagi sa akin.
May
Masaya
kalaro,
kami
oo.
lagi. So, ako ng ice
At
candy
may baon din
business.
sila,
Yeah. Ng ice candy business. So, kami rin yung gumagawa. Sila nagbebenta.
Kayo po yung mismo nakaisip niyan? Ice
Yes.
candy? Hindi po
Yes.
nanay ninyo? I mean,
Hindi po.
grabe.
Tapos nung nalaman ng mga auntie ko na nag-ice candy business ako, lahat ng mga ref sa compound, sabi nila, sige, lagyan mo. Pero nung lumalaki na, dumadami na na sila sa akin, sabi nila kay Mami, nako, Lita, my mom's name
Apo,
is
Lita.
Lita,
Bili
sabi
mo
mo
na.
kay Tony, bumili na ng ice candy, hindi na kami makalagay ng mga
dapat ilagay.
mga ilalagay sa At saka, as ice candy, may mga may dami ng
Flavor.
langgam po.
Yes,
yung ref.
Opo.
So,
Right.
that was also the time that I bought my first freezer.
Wow! At the
Laki
age of,
talaga.
at the
At
age
the age
of,
of 11 po.
kayang bumili ng ref? 11 years old kayo.
Freezer,
kahit-
freezer.
And I still have dati po meron silang certificate na of ownership. I still have that tinago ng mami. And up to, lumaki kami, ng 20 sila lahat.
Grabe.
At sila yung 20 are my scholars.
So ito yung mga kalaro nyo po.
Kalaro ko po.
Na naging nyo pong business partners, quote-unquote, dahil sinusuplayan nyo sila. Tapos,
Scholars
Scholar
pa niya.
po.
Scholars, yeah.
At an early age ang
11 years old.
nakapag-scholar.
kaya di nakapagtaka, ngayon pong kayo ay malaki na. Ang inyo po, kayo po ay social entrepreneur.
Right.
Yes, and I'm also a community organizer. I volunteered for Gawad Kalinga Kapis.
Opo.
And helping building and building houses for the poor. And I am also the head of the social enterprise, giving them livelihood. Father.
Let's talk about the social enterprise that you're engaged with. Ano po ito?
Social enterprise is you create business by
Of course, for the poor. For the needy po ito,
Father, but
madalas.
it is not for profit.
It's for a cause.
For a cause.
po.
You start the business for a cause, and then profit is the second.
Opo.
You parang titingnan mo muna, like if there's a family that is poor, and if you have the heart, titingnan mo yung paligid, kung anong pwede nila, what are their skills, and then you introduce a business.
Opo.
It is masaya. And because
Very fulfilling, I'm sure, no? Very fulfilling.
Very
po yan.
fulfilling.
Ano po yung mga products o mga nagawa ninyong
Opo.
business through this social enterprise?
Through the social enterprise, we have our Bonami.
Bonami.
Yeah, Bonami. It is a chili sauce
Opo.
with shrimp and scallops. We have
Last episode, I think we used
Yes,
this
yes,
as an
yes,
ingredient
yes.
po of Bonami.
And,
But curiosity lang po, what does Bonami stands for?
Bonami is
It stands for-
bon. It's a French word.
Bon?
Dinugtong, bon is good, ami is friend. So it is bon ami.
Good friend.
Good friend. And
Bonami.
pag binasa mo siya, binami, it is also delicious in Bisaya.
Opo, nami.
So, binami.
Binami. Okay.
And now, hopefully, with this, giving the opportunity of being here,
Opo.
it is also that nice because when you have a social enterprise, if you do not have the marketing,
Right.
even if how good you are in the province, wala talagang mangyayari.
Opo, totoo yan. Kahit na whatever good you do, in a way, wala kang may inspire. In a way, sabi nga, let your light shine, that
Right.
people may glorify the Holy, Heavenly Father.
And we call this also a happy product.
Happy
because
product.
It is giving, buying the ingredients at a much higher price.
Kung ito po ay happy product, ito ay happy meal.
Oh yes,
And happy
people.
meal, happy
Yes,
people.
and people who will take it will be happy because
Yes,
of its
oo.
delicious.
Masarap. Opo. So, anyway, ito po ay how long po pala before we continue po with your
Yes,
very
ano po?
inspiring story? How long po ito?
Pag ano na lang po, pag naluto na yung pag malambot na yung pork at saka liver, it's okay already.
Okay.
Pero minsan hindi po ba pag yung pong pechay ay medyo matagal po siyang napakuluan, mapait, hindi naman po.
Hindi
Opo.
naman. Kasi
okay.
we have, hindi pa naman po ito makikita po pag luto na yung pechay pag talagang green na rin siya.
Okay. Dark green po,
Yeah.
di po ba?
Okay.
This is very sarap.
In the meantime, you feed first our souls with your inspiring testimony and your story po ito. So, ngayon po, saan po ito makakikita yung Bonami po ito?
Meron
Ang
po
Bonami?
tayo sa friend ko, kay Joey, sa in her store, and CCAP. It is also in Facebook.
Okay. Sige po, so habang inaantay natin ang pagkulo ng ating
Basoy.
niluluto na basoy,
Oo.
no? We will pause for a while and we'll be back.
Babalik po tayo dito po sa testimony wherein we're preparing po ang masarap na basoy. And of course, habang ang ating ilong, ang ating pong katawan ay napupuno ng mabangong amoy na ito, we want also to thank si Sir Toni sa napakaganda mga inspiring po niyang mga sharing kanina. Pero kaya nga po, apart from Sir Toni, para mas marap pa,
Yes.
ang ating pong inihahandang pagkain na ito, meron tayong import.
Oo nga.
No, meron tayong import. Imported po to add more flavor, and hindi lang po sa ating pong breakfast na basoy, kung hindi tanghali, hapunan, meron po tayong friend to teach us another po to sustain po, to complement itong basoy. We would like to introduce sa inyo po si Sir Felix Gualfucci.
Yeah.
Welcome, Sir Felix.
Good morning,
Good
Felix.
morning.
Hello.
Good morning, Sir Felix.
Kumusta po, Chi Maria?
Very good. Please stay here.
There you go.
Alam niyo po, si Felix is from France.
Yan.
Okay? Pero marunong din siya ng kaunting Tagalog.
Sige
Kamusta?
Mabuti.
Tagal mo?
At siya po ay
Very
dito
good.
ngayon kasi po nanalo lang po si Miss France sa Miss Universe. Kaya siya po ay napunta rito. Pero more than that, he has more noble things why he came here sa Pilipinas.
But first, ano ba yung gusto nating lulutuin niya? How do you call this one?
Oh, I call just let's say onions with soy sauce and chili sauce.
Okay, so more like a side dish.
Side
no?
dish, yeah,
Things that
yeah.
you can
Okay.
Yeah. So Felix has been here in the Philippines for quite some time. Could you tell us why did you come here in the Philippines?
Okay, so first I had the opportunity to do humanitarian mission.
We also
So I had to choose an NGO,
Right.
which one I will do it. So
Is it part of an academic requirement?
yes, it's part of it. And actually, I was doing a university exchange in Singapore.
Okay.
And
Wow.
I was between two courses,
Yes.
and there were a conference in an amphitheater. So I said, okay, let's go there for waiting. And it was Gawat Kalinga, Singapore, telling about their story, how they build houses and community inside.
Where Sir Tony was also involved in
Right,
GK
right,
also.
in GK.
Yes, but actually I didn't know him before.
Yes.
And I said, okay, I'm gonna do it with this NGO because it's inspired me a lot.
Okay.
And then I went to the Philippines first 2 weeks to understand the culture, traveling around. And I went to Manila for 2 days, waiting for Gawat Kalinga to fetch us up because we're a team of 4,
All French.
all French. Yes.
Okay.
And we had the opportunity in Manila to meet a photographer that asked us if we want to join him to see Happy Land,
Happy Land.
which is
A place in Tondo, I think. In Happy Land? Is
in Manila.
Manila, yeah.
I don't know exactly
Which
where
part
it
of
is,
Manila,
but
yeah.
I know it's in Manila.
Yeah, it's Happy Land.
Yes, yes.
And
Could you just describe this place, Happy Land?
yeah, so I think it was a very strong experience before starting my humanitarian mission, because to me it was the poorest situation I never seen, and the poorest situation I cannot imagine.
Yeah.
So we went there. We bought lots of candy, and we entered meeting the Christian representative there, which were doing the link between us and the community living there. And so we went around from the beginning to the port, seeing all that kids smiling, playing together over trashes, literally.
Yeah.
Taking baths over trashes, literally.
Yeah.
With a kind of smelly atmosphere. And we were very emotional about it. So we say, oh yes, that's where we want to. The Philippines is the right place to go and to
For the
to
mission,
help.
yeah. Humanitarian mission.
And yes, it's called opulence because even if they are poor materially, they are very rich emotionally
They're happy.
as a human people, and that was very strong.
Yeah. Sisimulan na po natin yung ating pagluluto na ipapakita ni Felix. So, isa-set aside muna natin yung naluto na
Yan.
natin na basoy.
Masarap na basoy.
Ngayon naman, ipe-prepare natin, no? Okay, Felix.
Yes.
You
What
have the
shall we do
stove.
first? We
Let's
should
first
put the oil.
put a little of oil.
Yes. It's called in Tagalog. It's called mantika.
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 Yes.
Okay, turn it
Then
on.
turn off the
Turn
fire.
on, yeah.
Turn on the fire
And then
and put the onions.
Onions.
there you go. And then
soy
Soy
sauce.
sauce.
Soy sauce.
Toyo. It's called toyo. In
Toyo.
Tagalog, yeah.
Toyo.
Put toyo.
Yes. And then you mix it.
You mix.
There you go.
Okay.
Then you can wait at least 15 minutes. And,
Do you like fry it? You know how it turns
Toast
brown?
it?
Toast?
yes, it turns brown. Like all the soy sauce should be absorbed.
There you
by-
go.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's
By
simmering
the
now.
Maybe it's high fire, low fire, medium fire.
Small, medium, large.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can do like the not burning.
Don't-
Also,
Yeah,
like the
not-
main.
You have to lessen the.
Yes,
The
there you go. So, while you're cooking that, because you said 15 minutes, right? 10 minutes? Or
Yes,
5?
you just have to. It depends on
Yeah.
the power of the fire. Then you just have to turn so it won't burn, and then wait for the soy sauce to really be
Yeah.
absorbed. And this is a really good dish to put with rice.
Which we love rice as Filipinos. We love rice very much.
Every meal is always with
Yeah.
rice.
No rice, no food. I mean,
Yes.
don't feel like you have eaten anything. Yeah.
It's
But
like pasta first.
yeah. You came from France, and you
Yes.
know,
And then
French.
from Singapore to Manila. Your exposure, your first coming here was only good for how many days?
My first experience in the Philippines
Yeah.
was for 1 month and a half.
Oh, that's long.
Oh.
1 month and a
Then I
half.
returned to France for a couple of years, and I went back. I went back here for 1 month and a half again.
Oh, okay. So this is your second time.
Yes.
Wow. What made you come back in the Philippines?
Actually, I fell in
A
love
girlfriend?
with the
Maybe you had a
Philippines.
girlfriend here? No.
Not yet.
You had a girlfriend here.
For many things. The first one is because it's a beautiful country.
Thank you.
I love cliff diving.
Wow.
And here there is
Extreme
many places we can do
Right.
this.
Did you go
In
to Boracay,
Boracay,
in Ariel's
yes.
Point?
Yes, I've been to Ariel's Point.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy myself there.
Go to Cebu?
Yes, Cebu also.
Canyoneering?
Amazing. And also Palawan, El Nido.
Oh, yeah. El Nido. You've been to El Nido?
Yes.
Wow. I haven't been there. You have
You've
been there
been
already.
all over.
I'm a Filipino. I haven't been there.
I guess there's many places you know.
Yes.
I never been.
A lot of things to see here in the Philippines.
Yes.
So anyway, you were working with Sir Toni, right? Somewhere along the
Yes.
way you've met because he was working with GK, and eventually you also found yourself in GK.
Yes, because that's also part of what made me come back. I fall in love also with the smile of the Filipino, their kindness, their welcoming. They're really welcoming, and GK, Gawad Kalinga really confirmed the taste of helping other,
Yeah.
and that's why I came back also to go further in my experience building a social enterprise, which I really thanks Toni to give me the opportunity to do it.
That's in you're part also of Bonami then.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Ah,
we are
He's a
partnering.
co-founder and partner of Bonnie.
That's why it's French, no?
Right,
Bon Ami.
right. Bon Ami. Bon Ami. Good friends.
It was your fault, huh? But it's called Bon Ami. Yeah.
I will
So-
put a bit of chili sauce.
Chili, which is
Bon
Bon Ami.
Ami.
Bon Ami,
Bon
yeah.
Bon
Ami.
Ami.
Chili sauce.
It has scallops
With-
and shrimp.
yeah.
Scallop
Scallops
and
and
shrimp.
Can you explain this in French? In French, how do you say in
So-
I
French?
just want to
This
hear
is-
a little bit French.
Ce sont des oignons revenus à la sauce soja et à la sauce pimentée.
Hey, in short, in Tagalog, in English now, how do you say it?
So it's onions with soy sauce and chili sauce.
Oui.
Of course, oui. Nami.
Namit, di ba?
French Bisaya, yeah.
good.
And a little bit of Tagalog. So far, your stay here in the Philippines, you have experienced like what Sir Toni was experiencing, what he was sharing with us. The joy of sharing,
Yes,
the joy of
caring,
helping
sharing.
people. Yeah.
Yes. And actually, I've already made an experience with a Catholic organization, which is a center for mental and physical handicapped people.
Oh.
And
Wow.
yes,
Very-
it was my first helping experience, and I'm really happy to have here in the Philippines the side of the poor in material. So it's kind of complementary.
Yes. That's one thing about the Philippines po. Sometimes, kahit na wala kang gamit, don't have
Yeah.
enough material things.
Yes.
But who says being poor would deprive you of being happy? no?
Right.
You can be
Yes.
poor and you can be happy.
That's
But
one
of
of the
course,
main learning.
That's
We
what
have to admire his example,
Yes.
no? A foreigner coming to our land, helping our fellow Filipinos.
Yeah.
So this should also boost our the fire in us. So that
Yes,
we
the desire to
Filipinos should
help more.
also have that desire
Wow.
to help our fellow Filipinos. No?
Yeah.
medyo nanliit nga ako no? Yung dayuhan pa, yung nagpunta dito para tumulong sa
Tumulong
kapwa
sa atin.
natin. Pero ang marami sa ating mga Pilipino, may kakayahan ng tumulong. Kaya labas-labas din tayo ng bahay. At effort din.
Yeah.
No?
And it's really inspiring that, what Father was saying in Tagalog, that, someone from other country is inspiring us right now.
Right.
You're inspiring us, right? So, at a very young age at that.
Yes.
Thank you.
21 years old.
Yes.
My goodness, yeah. Don't want to become a priest, maybe?
We never know.
Yeah, we'll never know. So anyway, as we are now preparing this is for the rice. We will first have a short break, and then when we come back, we will see how this is now, how we can use this, how we can eat this very well with the bas oil. Okay, so babalik po muna kami. Break muna.
Ang Tastetimony at nakita na sa atin ni Felix kung paano magluto nitong onion with oil and soy sauce.
Yes.
Na parang dito pa lang nakikita ko ng masarap to.
Pangpalasa ito ng kanin.
Pangpalasa sa basoy at saka
Basoy.
sa kanin.
Yan.
So Felix, what shall we do now?
Now we should transfer this to a little bowl.
Okay.
As a bowl.
So here,
Yeah. And then a spoon, maybe? A spoon there?
It is one.
There you go.
Yes.
I can help you with this.
Yes.
There you go.
Salamat po.
Yeah. Salamat,
walang anuman.
Oh.
Okay.
If those people who like spicy food, is really fitted for them.
Yes,
Some Filipinos like us Bicolanos, from Bicol,
Yes.
we like spicy food.
So you can dose the spiciness.
Yeah. But not really, not me. But usually, yeah. Okay. So with this,
Okay. Yes.
so this is what we're going to add to the bas oil.
Yes. Pero siguro, Father, we get another bowl.
Ayan.
Get a bus oil, and then we will put some.
Ah,
and then
okay.
Good.
Para can,
Sige
And
po.
then,
So yung bowl daw, kuya, we get bowl.
we
Ayan.
will transfer
And then po
the
yung,
bas oil
ayun po kuya, scoop. Ayan po sa harapan mo, kuya. Ayan.
Oh, sorry.
Ayan. And then, wow. Parang talaga siyang tanghalian. Sarap.
Yep.
Ayan. So ito po, yung peche is kulay green na nga. At yung meat ay, ito ba yung lumambot na po? Ito dahil cubes po siya, madaling lumambot ito,
madaling
no?
lumambot, Father.
Naku, pag cubes, may lit na siya.
Then we can put
Oh,
ano.
so Felix,
Do the
do the
honors.
honor of putting the...
And while you're doing it, I heard you also sing Filipino song.
Oh, I know a bit.
Oh, wow. I wonder what song do you sing?
Pusong bato.
Oh, wow. Can you give us a sample how you sing Pusong Bato?
Yes. Di na mardayam sa'yo, ako'y di makakain. Di rin makatulong mo rin.
Wow.
Sang ka pa?
Yeah, saan ka
No?
pa? Yeah, there you go.
Friends na marunong mag-Tagalog at kumanta ng Tagalog.
At may puso pa. You don't have pusong bato. Don't have heart of stone.
Okay.
You have a very good heart. That's very good.
Kaya attention, all the single ladies, all the single ladies.
No, I heard you already have a girlfriend.
Oh, yes.
How many?
How many girlfriends? For now.
Only one. There you go. So ito po, hindi po nakita, yun pong basoy ay hinahaluan na po noon pong masarap pong pampalasa. Ito pong onion po with soy sauce. Ayan.
Siguro yung isa pwede dito na.
Yeah.
Oo.
Okay.
Para mahaluan na po ng
Oo, para
dadaling lasa.
Meron na rin ditong onion.
Sige, maybe we can use this one to put
Yeah.
the basoy. Sige po, one more.
Yeah, one more. Para tiki-tikisa tayong
Yeah,
apat.
syempre. Ngayon pa ako'y natakam na naman sa sobrang bango ng aking naamoy. It smells really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
The spice and then this one in itself, it looks very good.
Nami.
Yan.
Okay,
So maybe before we try tasting this one, maybe yung pong inyo pong bonami na you were saying about it kayo na po during the program. Ito po ba, ano po yung span po ng bonami? Ilang tao na po bang natulungan or sino ba yung mga taong natulungan? Saang lugar?
Tinutulungan po nito yung GK community natin and partner barangays. And also our fishermen and our farmers.
Right.
And it is, that is why our dream is to have, our dream is to, for our farmers to buy not only what they need, but also what they want. They are also like us. It is making them, empower them, give them the opportunity at the door, the window of opportunity, we make it bigger, Father.
Yes.
Because it is very hard if you are less in materials, it is very hard to go up. So that's why this is our advocacy to give everybody a chance.
Yes.
Because everybody has the opportunity. Enhance their skills, develop the gift of God. And we just have to help each other. And that is Bonamy.
Yes, wow.
And right now, it is 1 year.
It's just 1 year.
1 year. Yeah, 1 year.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in conceptualization, it's 1 year and a half.
Right.
And we will be building our first processing plant. It's
Wow.
very minimal. It is it's a small, but it has DOST, all the requirements.
This will be in copies or
Copies further. And this will be open to all social entrepreneurs.
Wow.
We will help all social entrepreneurs.
you will
because-
supply them no, with this ano?
No, Father, we will help the social entrepreneurs. This is a processing plant because ito yung nahihirapan ng mga social entrepreneurs. It is very expensive. It is very tedious. It has so many requirements from the government, from DOST, to get a FDA
Opo, yung
approval.
permits,
Yes, the
mga
permit.
opo.
But if we have the Bonamy processing plant, we can process their products for them. So para isa na lang.
Yes.
So we give everybody a chance. Everybody to whatever we have now, they will have also, including the marketing and everything.
Tony, where can they avail again of the Bonamy
Bonami
products?
products.
We have a Facebook, Father, and from our friend Pupuli, a store. It is also available at CCAP, Fair Trade, and hopefully we will be having here in Manila because and that is also we are concentrating now
Yes.
to really have an outlet here in Manila because without marketing here in Manila, we can never really help our people.
Do you consider like online
Selling?
shipment, online selling?
Sa ngayon po, meron tayong sa Facebook. Nag-PM sila ng private message and nag-order sila.
There
And
you go.
it is also available sa Mabuhay Restaurant in Adriatico. It is a GK, under GK economics.
Maybe dito po sa Bahay Ligaya, I can also like
Oh, yes.
give them supply for this.
Yeah,
The
you can also
partnership po
supply
yan.
them, yeah.
Yan po ang maganda ng simbahan, mga kapatid. Yung pong we are able to meet together, we help one another to help more people.
Yes.
Yan po yung kagandahan sa simbahan. Oo.
And
Siyempre.
maybe hopefully within France.
Hindi
we will
pwedeng
be able to
matapos to.
Siyempre,
Hindi natin tinitikman. Hanggang France, aabot daw itong Bonamy.
Actually, naabot ko siya sa Amerika. Sa
Wow!
meron na.
Aba,
Wow. Maybe also, Felix has something to say about Bonamy, maybe? Felix? Anything you want to say about,
Yes,
you're being involved in Bonamy?
Yeah, for now we have only partnership with farmers and fishermen that we are buying at higher price to help them and to have a high quality in exchange, if I can say. But we aim to implement entrepreneurship in the community, training and employment, and also scholarship.
Yeah.
scholarship.
wow. Scholarship. Very nice.
Very young and yet already
Yeah.
you have already a vision for other
Yeah,
people.
He achieved so much in life.
You're very inspiring, and you also inspire us with this very good food, which we now taste, no, and
Yes,
see
and
how
I
it
feel
is.
like it.
Ako, talaga naman.
Father.
Delicious, no?
That's why we like doing this show. We get to do a show and we get to eat also.
Kaya
And
lumalaki siya natin.
yeah, masarap po. Ramdam mo yung lasa po yung onion, the spice of the
atay.
onion, tapos yung atay, the meat, and the liver. There you go. It's all here, and we all know very well it's very nutritious. And sabi nga kuya, busog ka na, nakatulong ka pa. You are na full, then you're able to help also other people. And so, with that po, before I say anything else,
Alam mo, masarap din may kanin,
Oh, yes. And,
No?
and fried egg.
fried egg,
Yun yung
no?
pinaka-ano
Talagang
niya, partner.
masarap, no? Kaya, we invite you to try this at your home. Hindi kayo magsisisi. Masarap na lutuin itong Bonami na. Basoy.
Basoy.
With Bonami chili sauce.
with the spice of the onion, yeah, French style, yeah, I would
Yan.
say. And so, with that po, we're really, really very happy for having you here, having you both here in Testimony, in our program wherein we get our stomach full,
Yeah.
but more importantly, we also fill up other people's spirit with your testimony, inspiring stories, inspiring, acts of goodwill to other people.
At saka, Father, maraming
Yes.
salamat din po sa lahat, pati sa lahat-lahat. At saka sa ating staff, kung ma-mention ko po si Sharon, isang taga Mindoro na yung pumutulong rin sa atin.
He's single, by the way. yeah, I'm just
All of them single.
All of them single. Yeah. Okay. So with that, Sir Felix, and Sir Tony, maraming salamat po for coming here with us, for being here with us in Tastetimony in this episode.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Felix.
Salamat po.
Thank you so much,
Thank you po.
Tony.
Thank you very much, Felix.
Salamat po.
Sir
Thank you,
Tony,
Father.
thank you
God
very much
bless
po.
you
God bless you po
in
in
your
your
ministry.
endeavors and whatever you have been doing for Bonami and for the people.
Thank you po.
Welcome
Thank you
po.
po. And so with that, Father Jojo, pabalik muna tayo. We have first muna, are going to have a short break before we finally finish po ang episode pong ito ng Tastetimony.
It's been a very beautiful day here in Tastetimony and we thank so much our guests, no?
Yes.
Napakasaya na nakasalamuhan natin sila, si Felix at saka si Tony.
Naka-inspire. May
Right.
mga batang-bata pa from the very young age.
Tama. At saka naman yan din, tangkilikin natin yung Bonami. This is indeed a delicious food with a cause, no?
Yan,
Nabusog ka na,
Nakatulong ka pa.
Kaya nagpapasalamat tayo. Thank you so much, Father Roy.
Thank you very much, Father Jojo.
Thank you so much for always tuning in to Tastetimony.
To TV Maria.
And of course, always watch TV Maria. So join in, for the best way to one's heart is through the stomach.
So let us serve one another with grace before meals and after meals too.
I'm Father Jojo Buenafe,
I am Father Roy Bellier.
and this is
Tastetimony.